Hello, my name is Terry Jeanette, and I am the founder and creator of Tapping Flamingo Bling. Have you ever walked the shores of a beach? If you have, I bet you've picked up a shell or two. Probably in search for that perfect shell. You know that one, the one with the hole in it. The one that you can put around your neck on a string and wear. I love to beachcomb. And over the past several years, those type shells are very few and far between. So I have begun to look at the other things that wash up and scatter the beach. And most of those are fragments of shells like that. Of course, this one came from a much bigger shell than that one is. Look at these shells, though. They're actually very beautiful. Most people just look at these pieces and they're like, they don't want to have anything to do with them. But as I have started actually looking at them, I have been drawn to them. They still have the beautiful colors that they were originally created with. They just have different shapes and angles and sizes to them right now. Look at this one. Doesn't that look like the state of Utah? At least I think it does. What do you think? This one here, look at all the striations in there. We have all different shades of gray, black, white. And this one, it looks like it has been tumbled quite a bit, possibly even decades. If you look closely, you can see the peaches in there, and when you turn it over, it has a little bit of purple on the edge. Well, with all the new shapes and angles and curves, they've actually become very interesting to look at least in my opinion. And even with this new change, they still have beautiful colors that they were originally made with. Now let's compare this to our life. These shells obviously have been through some type of trauma in order to get to this point. In life, we go through trials, a trauma, so to speak. But through these trials, we can learn and grow and become stronger. And just like these shell fragments, we can still be beautiful. Sure, they have their rough edges. We may have our rough edges. But you know, that is the wisdom that we take away from our trials. This wisdom is like the new beauty that each of us have and each of these shell pieces have. I don't consider any of these shell pieces broken. They're just different. They have now a little bit more wisdom and character to them, though. Now, as Tapping Flamingo Bling, I have created some beautiful jewelry with these shell pieces. And it is my hope that they're going to remind us of some of the strengths that we have taken away from our trials. Some of my jewelry pieces I've added beautiful stones to, freshwater pearls and crystals. I've wire wrapped the shell pieces. And some of them do not have clasps, so they're easy to wear. Just put on and take off like that. Here's another one. This one looks like it's been tumbled. It reminds me a lot of this piece here, as it's been tumbled quite a bit because it's very smooth. I wrapped it in light pink wire and hung it on Amazonite crystals and some pink glass beads. Some of them are shorter. This one I used copper wire. There's another short one I've made. Put a little bit of a fancy toggle clasp on there. Some of them are very simple, like this one I have on here. I just wire wrapped it in silver wire and hung it on a hemp cord with adjustable knots. Let me show you how they work. You can just pull them if you want to wear it longer, or grab the ends and pull them again to make them shorter. Look at this one with all the holes. Very interesting. No two are alike. They're all going to be different. But I do like to wire wrap these shells and make some beautiful things out of them. So they can remind us that even though we have gone through some trials, we do have some beauty to us still. I want you to remember this too. Whether you like to cruise the high seas on a ship like I do, hang 10 on a surfboard, or just like a quiet walk along the shores, again, I love to do that. Wearing a creation from Tapping Flamingo Bling will keep your favorite place close to your heart and soul. And as you wear these beautiful shell pieces, I want you to remember the beauty that is inside you. Now, some of these pieces, like I said, they're hung on adjustable hemp cording. They have the sliding knots. Some of them have glass beads on them. And these pieces are perfect to give as gifts, particularly to those who may be going through some trials, or a gift for yourself if you're going through some trial. Even if you're not going through a trial right now, you may have at one time, or you're probably going to at some point in your life. Many of my creations are made so anybody can wear them, like this one here, the manly man or the very feminine young woman or lady. I hope you check out my Tapping Flamingo Bling Etsy shop. I'll put a link for you to just click and take you over there. Stay tuned for some new creations that I'll be posting here in a few weeks. And most of all, I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, signing out for now. Bye-bye.